Hi folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I got to tell you about something that is really been important to me, and I've shared this with you over the last few years. The DEC has opened up some of our environmentally protected waters for people to fish for 2 weeks at a time during the summer. And one of those places is the backwater at Wilson Hill. On one side, you have access to the St. Lawrence, and on the other side, you have all this environmentally protected water for ducks and other bird life. And this has been some of the most extraordinary fishing I've ever seen. And this year, I shared this with you before on the radio. This year, when they opened this up in August, people that had looked forward to this for all year had gone out and not caught a fish. And from what we understand, those fish are gone, and I don't know what has happened. But this is important to fishermen. I've had people from New Jersey tell me that they planned all year to come up here. They planned their family trip to come up to this part at Wilson Hill to catch fish because the fishing was that superb. And it was such a huge disappointment to these people. They planned their summer vacation coming up here. And I've been told by a biologist that's in charge of that area that this opening this water was not intended for fishermen. It was intended to give people a chance to have access to this pristine areas of wildlife protection that they may never be able to, to be able to go out there and get a sense of what this is like, all the bird life and ducks that exist in these waters. Well, that's fine, but this is a huge disappointment. They say that the fishing was sort of a byproduct of this. It wasn't intended to expose this fishing. And I got to tell you, it's certainly been a disappointment to a lot of people. And what caused these fish to die? I can't get an answer from anybody. Was it winter kill? It's such widespread die-off of these fish. I don't know the reason, but I got to tell you, it's sure a disappointment. And when the DEC opens up waters like this and gives people a chance to fish them, it's a shame when they all of a sudden just close down without anybody's intention to protect the tremendous experience that people have had that have come up here to share in this tremendous waterway. I don't have answers, and I wish I did. I wish I was able to let people know why these fish all died and why it seems to not be that significant an issue. And I know it's important to protect the other wildlife, but our fishing is such a huge part of what our area presents now. And I think it's a shame when people lose the opportunity to plan for something like this. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.